Hello, everyone. Hope you're all well. I wanted to continue on my legend series, and today I wanted to give someone that I've been holding back a remarkable cricketer, remarkable captain who has a few world records in his name. He's the only cricketer to have captained his country in more than 100 test matches. He has the highest number of test wins as captain, which is 53, and he is also the opening partner in the highest opening partnership in Test cricket world record, 415 that came against Bangladesh with his partner Neil Mackenzie. And he is someone who was given the captaincy job at a very early age of 22, when there was a tremendous pressure and a lot of drama surrounding the Hansikronia incident. And after Sean Pollock resigned his captaincy, a lot of people thought he was too young, too inexperienced to captain his side. But he led South Africa with courage, distinction, vision, and determination. And he took South Africa to number 1 in the world test rankings and beat Australia in 2008 for the first time, which was Australia's first defeat in a home series in 16 years. And someone who also was a left-hander, imposing left-hander, who ended up scoring close to 9,500 test runs, and someone who really led South Africa from the front. And he's also someone who got a standing ovation in 2009 at the third test at Sydney when he came out to bat in the second innings with a broken arm after being hit by Mitchell Johnson on the arm, and his arm was broken. And South Africa were trying to draw the test match, and everyone thought the match was over. Ricky Ponting was celebrating. Suddenly, the crowd's giving a standing ovation, and Ricky Ponting was shocked to see him batting, coming out to bat. And he actually almost saved the match for South Africa, but he was dismissed with only 10 balls remaining, but batted out a lot of balls, even against the same Mitchell Johnson that broke his arm with a broken arm, showing his determination, his courage as a leader, as a cricketer, and that is a fantastic inspiration for generations to come. Someone who took South Africa to the top of Test cricket from an early age of 22. I'm talking about South Africa's determined, courageous, visionary captain, Graeme Smith. He was born February 1st, 1981, in Johannesburg, and I remember seeing his debut early 2000s against Australia when he made 68. In all, he played 117 test matches for Australia, and he scored 9,000. I think I said 117 matches for South Africa, and he scored 9,265 runs with an excellent average of 48.25. And he scored 27 hundreds, and his highest was 277 that came against England in England at Edgbaston. By the way, he scored 200s when he was 22, two back-to-back double hundreds against England, one at Edgbaston, 277 his highest score, and then 259 at Lord's, which is the highest score by a foreign player at Lord's, which broke the world record of Don Bradman, who had scored 254. And he also took 169 catches in test matches. And in one day matches, he played 197 matches and he scored 6,989 runs with 10 hundreds. And his highest was 141, which came in the 2009 Champions Trophy. And Graeme Smith was a very tall batsman. He was 6'3", very imposing figure. Not a normal, fluent, elegant kind of left-hander. He was very strong through the left leg side. And initially, commentators used to say that his bat was facing towards the leg side, which is true, which he fixed. He was very powerful through the leg side. And kind of like Gary Kirsten, he exactly knew his game. He was really, really determined as a batsman, and that showed the way he piled on runs and scoring all those runs, important runs for South Africa. And he's the only player from South Africa who has actually been in all their four 300 run plus test opening partnerships. and three of them came with Herschel Gibbs, with whom he had a prolific opening partnership, South Africa's best opening partnership ever, Graham Smith and Herschel Gibbs. And then that world record 415 with Neil Mackenzie against Bangladesh in 2008. That broke the world record of India's Vinu Mankat and Pankaj Roy that they put in 1956 against New Zealand. And Graham Smith was just excellent, and he had a powerful team as well. I mean, Callis, Amla, Stein, Mone Mokel, Philander, himself. I mean, Mark Boucher, obviously, and South Africa were excellent in those times when he took them to top of world cricket. And in 2005, he scored three consecutive hundreds against West Indies, the first at Port of Spain, Trinidad, the second at the famous Kensington Oval, Barbados, Bridgetown, and the third at Antigua as well. And he was also part of that very famous 438. Obviously, he was the captain. I'm saying part because I mean South Africa chased 434. Graham Smith, sorry, it's hot. Yeah, Graham Smith had put 90 runs. He scored 90 runs of just 55 balls, giving the momentum for South Africa, and put on a big 187 run partnership with Herschel Gibbs for the second wicket, which was crucial for in South Africa's historic win against Australia, chasing 434 and scoring 438. Mark Boucher scoring the winning run. So plenty of things to say about Graham Smith, his especially his determination, courage, will, vision. He definitely had that. He was so passionate about the game of cricket, and I've heard once he cried before the last day in a Test match against New Zealand when South Africa were chasing a stiff target, Gary Kirsten's last match. And Gary Kirsten said, I mean, his passion could be seen, and South Africa ended up winning that match. He was so passionate about the game of cricket, a wonderful captain who's obviously a world record uh, captain. Amazing achievement that probably will be very hard to break in cricket. And I just want to say thank you so much to Graham Smith for all your contributions to South African cricket, world cricket, for leading by example, taking the captaincy at a tender age of 22, and showing the world what determination, courage, willpower can do. And even as a batsman, your determination, your courage has shown the world as a captain and as a batsman what real determination, what real willpower, what real courage can do and what it can achieve in world cricket. And your achievements speak for itself. Thank you for everything you have done for South African cricket, for taking South Africa to world number one in Test cricket and leading by example. Your career has been an inspiration for so many people. And personally, I've watched you since I was a youngster from your debut. And it was always amazing to watch your passion for the game, your leadership qualities, and the way you just handle the team like a leader, like someone who was born to be a leader. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I'm sure you've got great memories of Graham Smith, world record breaking captain of South Africa. Take care. God bless you.